saw you today after so much time.
Hi guys, and welcome to my new apartment. So if you haven't seen my old apartment tour, it'll be here, but I recently moved and this is going to be the first favorites in my new apartment. So welcome to May. Not gonna lie, but when May first started, I hated it. Like, May was such a pain in the ass because we had to perform our West Side Story and it was so much drama. Like, I've never seen my class go so crazy, like just with roles and stuff, because the lead role, like Maria and Tony, they were shared between a couple people and then they were interchanged for scenes. So for example, Maria might have 5 girls doing the show, and when it came to actually performing, they kept changing last minute. For example, if I prepared scene 3 but then suddenly they cut my scene and then made me do scene 5, or just completely cut all my scenes all together. So a couple girls, for some odd reason, like I won't go into it, but it's just like backdoor and stuff, they just didn't end up going on to their scene at all, and they had nothing to show. And for the whole 7 days of the whole show, they didn't go on once, and I just felt like it was so unfair. So a lot of people were unhappy with that, but the 7 days was really hard. It was the first time we'd have to do like professional performing with an audience. There were people who came to watch us every day, which is good. If I learned anything from that experience, was that acting the exact same thing for 7 days is very tiring. It's very trying on my patience. So that was a very trying time. Literally every day I was just like, I want to burn everything. But other than that, the rest of the month went along amazingly. I got to go to a few places. I finally visited Suzhou, which is like an hour outside of Shanghai. I will have a vlog up soon, and I just came back from Tokyo a few days ago. So that was awesome. So it's been really jam-packed. I've had a few like meetings and interviews with some really cool companies and people, and I might be getting like an acting agent soon, so I'm actually going in for a screen test right after this. So it's crazy, and I've been skipping class here and there and missing class, but you know, trying to lead that double life. So anyway, may we get into May favorites. So first up, I'm going to start off with beauty, and I'm going to start off with some getting rid of makeup. So because I don't really like to use makeup, and when I wear makeup I love to get all of it off. Now I saw this in Jenim's favorites, like her 2015 favorites or something. It's from Vanilla Co. It's the Clean It Zero Cleaning Balm. So what I love about this is A, it's not oily, B, it smells so good. It smells a bit like sweet but like fruity but fresh. Anyway, so you can see that it's kind of like a gel like that, but then you smooth it onto your skin and then it kind of just becomes liquid, and it like just goes away, and then you put water on it. Oh, I need to wipe my hands somewhere. And then you put water on it and then you just wash it off. Now I usually like to do a double cleanse, so after this it gets off all your waterproof whatever eyeliner. After, I like to double cleanse with like my Ultra Blend cleanser or just like a normal cleanser. Another thing is, which is great for travel, which I use this time, is this cloth. Now this pink cloth is called the makeup eraser. There's 2 sides. One is like this, the fur is a bit shorter, and then the other side, the fur is a bit more fluffier. I can't remember which side is which, but I literally just use whatever. One side is to get rid of your makeup, the other side is just to, like, you know, wash your face with. So this gets rid of waterproof mascara, eyeliner, all your makeup as well. And then you just chuck it into the washing machine or just hand wash it and let it dry, and then you can use it again. So the makeup eraser towel is amazing for travel because then you don't need to bring liquids with you, and literally it's just the towel. It's so small, like if you scrunch it up, it just goes into the palm of your hand, and my hands are like super small, so it's tiny. And then another one, I'm sure about 99% of you have all got this lipstick, or at least know about it. It's the Velvet Teddy lipstick from MAC. Now I remember like 2 years ago or something, there was like a worldwide shortage of this because everyone wanted it. And at the time I was just like, I don't think that color's pretty, or like I don't think it suits me. But recently it was my friend's birthday, and I said, oh, you know what, I'll get you some lipsticks or makeup. And she was like, oh, I'm recently trying to get into more nude colors. So I got one from Tom Ford for her, I can't remember. And then I also just asked, I was just like, oh, Velvet Teddy's kind of nude. Do you guys have Velvet Teddy at the airport? And then they were like, yes. And I was like, what? Because I thought it was still like, you know, worldwide shortage. So then she had one. And then I was like, actually, can I have 3? So I got one for my friend who also loves nude. And I got one for myself. So I'm wearing it now. I used to wear Faux, F-A-U-X by MAC. But then compared to this one, that one is a bit more purple and a bit more grey. So whenever I wore that one, I felt like I was a bit washed out. To me, Velvet Teddy has a bit more of like an orangey browny sort of tone to it, which is a lot more warmer, and I've literally been wearing this every second day. So you know what, everyone was right, this color is amazing. So another thing that I got on my face done, no, kind of like my eyelashes done, I've been getting eyelash extensions for the past maybe 2 months almost. I discovered this amazing place called Brow House where they actually like thread your eyebrows, they do waxing and everything. So maybe you've realized that my eyebrow actually has some shapes now, they're not just slugs, because back then I used to get them shaved by the makeup artist, but now I can actually get them threaded. Anyway, so I've been getting silk lashes, which is the most like natural form. I get like 100 lashes put in and you get like a free refill within 2 weeks, and then you get it again afterwards if you want to, and it's about $50 Australian per session. And then most of mine have fallen out now, but I don't know if you can see any, but like mine are just really natural, so they actually just look like my lashes but a little bit longer. Don't be scared that your lashes like will separate, because these ones are extensions, so they actually get stuck onto your own lash, so when your own lash falls out, they'll fall out. And no, I haven't like had all my lashes fall out or like feel like I've got less lashes. But now it's just really easy because I don't have to put mascara on, and then I don't put eyeliner on. I just kind of use an eyeshadow and like draw a line there, because it's kind of hard to draw eyeliner on with lashes anyway. But it just kind of makes your top lid look a bit darker, like more full, and it makes your eyes look a little bit bigger. So what I get is I get 8s on the inside because I have like hardly any eyelashes there. Then I get 10s in the middle, so it's longer and it makes your eyes look bigger. And then I get 9s on the side because I don't like it when it's too long on the side, and it just makes me look kind of sleepy. So I haven't read this book yet, but I've already loved it. This is actually a recommendation from one of the viewers in the video. I can't remember your name, but I'll attach it here. So my favorite movie of all time, my favorite story of all time is A Little Princess. And if you don't know it, please Google it. It's quite an old film, but oh, it's so lovely. And then one of the girls suggested that I check out Rifle Paper Co.'s books because they do lovely like editions of classics. And just look at this. Look how gorgeous it is. And that's the back. So they do all these different types of classics, and it's just black and white on the inside. And the font's quite big as well, like it's not tiny or anything. And I loved it. Honestly, this book kind of cost me like $60 with shipping altogether, but if you buy more, it's probably worth it. But I only wanted to get this. But I just think it's so beautiful. Like, I will keep this forever, and it's like a decorative piece as well as something that I can read. And I think it's worth it to invest in something like this, which is your favorite story of all time. And you know, maybe like in the future I can give it to like my daughter or something, so if I ever have kids. But yeah, this one is a gift from a friend. When she went to LA, she brought it back for me because she knows that I love anthropology, even though I've never been there, never bought anything from her. But I love her because I always see like other people buying stuff from it, and she knows that I love candles. And oh, this candle is amazing. It's from Voluspa. It is the Goji Taroko Orange. Okay, don't get put off by the orange name because I kind of got put off by it, but it smells kind of like when they have like acai berries and like just kind of tropical. I can't describe it, but it smells amazing. And the bottle is so cool. It's got kind of like that Moroccan feel to it, and it melts away so nicely. Like with the what's that really expensive one called? The diptyque candles. They don't burn as nicely. They don't burn like smoothly because I just burn them whatever. But this one, as soon as you light it, it burns really smoothly. I think it may be because of the jar, but it's really easy to burn. And when you blow it out, or you can just put the lid back onto it like that, there isn't that really gross smoky smell. So it's lovely, and I'll be keeping this jar when this is done as well.
Different life.
So this next one is for you because a lot of you guys have been asking me what I film on. Today I'm filming on my Canon SX50HS because I wanted to show you this camera. This camera is the one that I've been using recently. It's the Canon, is it Canon? Yes, Canon PowerShot G7X, and it's the one that I vlog on and everything too. My Bali video and my previous favorites were all filmed on this. It's just because it's so lightweight and small, and the screen flips up like that. So you can just like record yourself, like right now you can see my setup. And it's just really cool. It has all these settings, like you can shoot in sepia or like black and white, and with the photos you can like change the contrast to make it really nice and bright. So it's nice because I like bright photos, and it's just a lot nicer than if I take it on this camera or I use my iPhone. And this one is so user friendly. Like, I'm so bad at cameras, I still don't know how to adjust the light on this one or like even autofocus, but this one I figured it out. You just kind of press around with the buttons, and it's got that Wi-Fi connection, so you just download that app and then you can get the photos straight onto your phone, so you can hire up on Instagram whatever you just took. Also, it's quite expensive. I think it was like $600. And another thing to notice is that because a lot of YouTube vloggers use this, I saw in their vlogs that after a good few months, like maybe half a year, if you use this every day, the camera shutter, like, it just kind of closes by itself, and like it doesn't have that muscle or whatever anymore. Like, it doesn't stay open. Also, apparently the autofocus gets terrible, but at the moment, like, I only use it a few times a month, so it's pretty good still. So I've got a clothing favorite. I actually bought this yesterday on like the very last day of May. It's June now. And Monkey has been one of my favorite stores ever since I was like 15, but I used to only ever see them online. And then when I saw in one of my local shopping centers that Monkey was there, I was just like, I literally screamed a little bit in the shopping center. And then I saw these awesome pants. Okay, so you know how like pajama pants are in? If you hate pajama pants, you're gonna hate this, but like, look at them. They're just so comfy. So they're quite high-waisted. It's a zip there, and then they're just so flowy. They go like down to my ankles, so they're not short or anything, but they, oh my goodness, they're so comfy. I love wearing like PJ style clothing out, especially in Shanghai where it's so humid, but like sometimes it gets a bit windy too, so you kind of need to cover yourself up, and like the mozzies as well. But yeah, love those pants. This one's a bit of a weird favorite, but I went on Urban Outfitters recently. I've always wanted to buy their apartment stuff. I know it's overpriced, but like their stuff is just so quirky and eclectic, and I just love it. This backing is from Urban Outfitters. Those red pillowcases are from Urban Outfitters. And then I also bought this bath mat. It just says get naked, and when I saw it I just thought it was so funny. Like, they have other ones in this series too. They have like, you know, flawless, I wake up like this, you look good today, and I just got the get naked one because, you know, you get naked when you get in the shower, and I thought it was quite funny, so I bought it. But yeah, the delivery was actually quite fast. I think it took 5 days for everything to come in a nice package, even all the way to Shanghai, China. So I think I'll be buying more stuff from Urban Outfitters apartment section. If you haven't seen it, they have the most amazing storage and furniture and just everything. It's pricey, but I like spending money on my home because I like, you know, I'm like a really homey person. So a TV show recommendation is, this is amazing because I haven't found a TV show that I've been this into for like months. It's called Faking It. I'm completely up to date. It's really funny. It's like, okay, so it's about these two best friends, and then this gay guy thinks that they're lesbians, and then they start faking it that they're lesbians because they used to be nobodies, but now they're the first lesbian couple of school and they're suddenly really popular. But then one of the friends actually starts falling for her best friend and realizes that she may be bi or she may be for real lesbian. And you know, there's like, it's funny because they swear a lot in it, but it's all bleeped out. But the characters are so stereotypical and so over dramatic that, oh, it's just like a good laugh. The episodes are really short, they're 20-ish minutes, but like for some reason, like I usually hate those short episode TV shows, I still really love it. It kind of reminded me of Selfie, so if you like that kind of TV show, that kind of comedy, you would love this show. So I don't have any quote or anything for you this time because I wanted to ask you guys something, because I realized like nobody really does YouTube in Shanghai. Well, if they do, please let me know because I want to like watch their videos. And a lot of you guys are actually really interested in about like why I moved to Shanghai, how I moved, and like what my life is like here. So I wanted to start doing like a Shanghai series, but I wasn't sure on how to approach it, because if it was just like a Q&A and just me sitting here talking, like would that be too boring? Like, for example, I was thinking like I can do like the best and worst things about living in Shanghai, why I moved here, what you need to prepare for yourself before moving here, how to get a visa, what uni life is like here, how to get into like the expat community, how to stay in the local community, where to shop, where to eat, and like where to find all your Western stuff, or like where to find all your really Chinese cultural stuff, because it's a very interesting city where you can either get sucked completely into the expat international community, or you can stay like a good balance, or you can just completely go China yourself out. So if that interests you, I was thinking of doing like one video per month where I either like answer your questions and like sort of make everything in topics, or I can just like talk about it. So if you have any questions about Shanghai, please comment them down below. You can ask them on my Instagram or Tumblr or whatever, and I will start making those videos if you guys want to see them. So that's it from me, and we're gonna go into June like right now. Today is already the 1st of June, so bye! Hi! Welcome to April Favorites. I didn't get a kitten, but my friend is moving in soon and they're not allowed to have kittens in their dorm, so I'm just looking after this one for her. He's called Xiu Xiu.